There is a saying that when two Englishmen meet, they form a club. If there are three, they will form a colony, and if four, an empire. This has a ring of truth about it, for throughout British Malaya, and for that matter British Borneo, British anywhere else, wherever a British community existed, there was sure to be a club. Our journey to Lake Club's history takes us back to the 1890s, a period when Kuala Lumpur was going through change. It was no longer a rough and ready shanty town of Chinese tin miners. The unpaved alleyways and plank and atap shacks of Yap Aloy's Kuala Lumpur started to give way to wider streets and rows of regular two-story shop houses of brick. Railway lines were opened, and the town met the outside world. This new wealth quickly showed in Kuala Lumpur with the proliferation of business houses and agencies and the development of other services to cater to the needs of the European business class. Then there were the Tauke's, including the new Kapitan China Yap Kuan Seng and the legendary Lok Yu. To this small community of the Chinese Reach came to be added a small but growing group of merchants like Lok Chau Kit and Tambusami Pillai. The establishment of a European hospital, the opening of comfortable hotels, and of a European department store, John Little, indicated a rising growth of the European population in Kuala Lumpur. It was this brace also of Europeans who were starting to pave their fortunes, catering to the needs of the growing affluent class, as well as to those of the small dominant group. It was the affairs of this small expatriate community that makes up the story of the Lake Club. The creator of the Botanical Lake Gardens, Alfred Venning, was the state treasurer and the chairman of the Kuala Lumpur Sanitary Board. In the corner of his plans of the gardens that had survived, there is a space with the word club written on it, responding approximately to the club's location today. This suggests that the idea of forming a club was already well established in Venning's mind. One Saturday evening in Kuala Lumpur on August 16, 1890, 28 expatriates or Tuan Bersas founded the Lake Club. An application to secure the land on which the club was located was made on the 6th of August 1892. The title to the land on which the Lake Club stands is confirmed by the grant of 1928. From the beginning, the Lake Club was an all-white exclusive club and had an unwritten rule that non-whites were only allowed into the club as servants, waiters, gardeners, chefs, or drivers. For a European to be a member of the club was the badge of his acceptance into society. If one was not a member, it was akin to being regarded as a social outcast. The club rose steadily over the years, boasting a luminary of who's who in the local business and political scene. Indeed, most of the members were architects and the prime movers towards the growth of Kuala Lumpur, which culminated in it becoming the capital of the Federated Malay States. During World War II, the Tale of Lake Club's Candidates book tells a story of adventure, which very few volumes are privileged to hold. It was removed from the club to Ampang when the British Army requisitioned the building in 1941. One day before Kuala Lumpur fell to the Japanese, the book was taken to Singapore by James White. Throughout the war, with genius, cunning and subterfuge, it was moved and hidden between prisons and in camp libraries, so that it would not fall into the hands of the Japanese army. The Candidates book was returned to the club in May 1946 by James White.
Merdeka! 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 Merdeka!
It was not up to 1958, during the first year of independence, that the first Malaysians were elected members of the club. The honor of becoming the first Malaysian to be elected president fell on Tunku Muhammad. Throughout the years, the club facilities were enhanced upon and the number of activities grew from year to year. The Tanjung tree that Tunku planted on the club grounds in 1977 can be found at the main entrance to the club. The tree has flourished, as has the Lake Club. In 1985, His Royal Highness the Sultan of Selangor conferred upon the club his royal status, making it known from then on as the Royal Lake Club. The growth in membership and the introduction of many activities within the club, it was high time for a redevelopment project to be undertaken. It would be comprehensive, aimed not only at upgrading existing facilities, but also anticipating a growth for future membership. On 21st February 1989, a groundbreaking ceremony was held to signify the start of this redevelopment project. The official launch of the completion of the redevelopment was on 16th August 1992. Proudly, this was managed by the club's own resources and without the need for commercial borrowings. A time capsule containing memorabilia is to be opened on 16th August 2040, when the club celebrates its 150th anniversary. In line with the club's tradition of having members in the seats of power, the club's patrons are no exception. From royal dignitaries to prime ministers, the club from its early days has been host to these distinguished luminaries of Malaysia. Dignitaries have visited the club on many occasions. Many of our staff members were serving the club then, and some of them are still with us until today. Let us take you on a journey of the club's facilities and some of its activities. Our first choice facilities offer you great surroundings, excellent equipment, and an enjoyable atmosphere. The tennis courts of the club, a club hallmark since the early days of its formation. The club has several floodlit, all-weather, international and competition class courts at the members' disposal. Another club hallmark is the squash courts. The club was the first in the peninsula in 1929 to have this facility and now hosts the best competition class courts within its walls. The main court has its own viewing gallery, and with 4 other closed courts, caters to squash fans both young and old. Another of the club's greatest attractions since 1918 is the swimming pool. The club today hosts an Olympic-class pool for the benefits of its members. And of course, following closely with that is the children's pool, where the young ones can indulge in safe, fun-filled water activities. The stylishly designed changing rooms come complete with facilities such as lockers, a sauna, showers, and more for our members. A competition-class sports hall. Our sports hall is marked out with several badminton courts and other activities including basketball, five-a-side football, netball, volleyball, and short tennis. Table tennis is one of the fastest table sports in the world, and we have a strong affiliation to the sport. Gymnasium and aerobics. We have a huge variety of energetic and relaxing activities, sessions, and courses for people of all ages and abilities. In the gymnasium, we have cardiovascular machines, resistance machines, and separate free weights and stretching areas. Snooker room. The club has 4 competition-sized snooker tables. All tables are available for hire, with cues and balls provided. There is also a snack and drink bar. The card room in the club is a lasting symbol of the heritage and lifestyle of the club from its early days, where popular games like bridge are played. It is one of the world's most popular card games, particularly among seniors. The Batik Bar, one of the legendary watering holes in Kuala Lumpur, and the perfect place to unwind with top-notch live bands and performances. With a quaint and cozy atmosphere, it's the perfect place to chase those blues away. The Orchid Room is a flexible executive bar, restaurant and function center, and is perfect for your next event or meet. Cigar Room. Our inviting lounge is a getaway to relax and savor a smoke and offers the perfect atmosphere for conducting business, catching up with friends, and much more. The Buttery, the ultimate snack bar for a quick bite or a substantial meal with all manner of food ranging from the usual Western to local dishes, or as they say, from sirloin steak to laksa to wonton mee to chicken rice. Dine and Wine in opulent Oriental style at the Bunga Raya, the renowned venue for fine Chinese cuisine, one of the few choice places in Kuala Lumpur offering halal yet authentic dishes. Good food, good times, good sports in a great atmosphere only at the Pavilion Sports Bar and Brasserie, offering a great variety of mouth-watering specialties and a fun atmosphere with live sports on TV for friends and family. Drop by the Garden Cafe for that special dessert, or favorite cake, or pastry, and take time to savor our freshly brewed coffee, cappuccino, latte, or our fine choice of select teas. Like everywhere else at the club, free Wi-Fi is available. Our very own House of the Rising Sun exists in the form of Tokyo Tengu, our Japanese restaurant where lovers of Japanese food from sushi to sashimi and from tempura to tekkadon should make their way to, which is located nearby the poolside terrace. Poolside hawker food stalls, with its relaxed, casual setting adjacent to the swimming pool, the poolside stalls offer a more informal dining option to members with varied cuisine from Eastern and Western influences. Ballroom and event function rooms. With its wood finishing, upholstered walls, and modern design, the ballroom is the club's largest banquet venue, able to accommodate a large number of guests. Located on the highest floor, it enjoys a panoramic view of the Parliament House and the National Monument in a setting of formality and elegance. The function rooms are elegantly appointed multi-purpose venues and the perfect partner for the ballroom. These rooms are versatile enough for a multitude of events. Mini Theatre. Offering a cinema-style appearance and experience, it is equipped with the latest theater system and widescreen. It has a good seating capacity of 54 and screens all your favorite movies. Teratai Lounge Karaoke. With one main karaoke lounge and 2 private rooms, the Teratai is undoubtedly the best place to let loose your inner crooner. Libraries. The club offers its members a well-stocked library, complete with internet access to whet the appetite of the discerning reader. And for the smaller ones, a children's library is also at hand. And with our specialty shops and concessionaires, the Royal Lake Club houses a variety of facilities well suited to our club members' needs, from hair and beauty salons, a flower shop, barber shop, reflexology and massage, and laundry. The club strives to be your second home. Besides having a large sports and recreation portfolio, the Royal Lake Club has had a long list of national and international entertainers performing on a regular basis. The Royal Lake Club, moving forward in leaps and bounds.